Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Academy by Monica. I'm your host for today, and if this is your first time here, I'd love you to know that we upload helpful English learning videos to make you fluent and confident faster. Today, we're starting a very important journey, understanding fast English. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever been watching a movie or listening to a podcast in English and thought, wait, what did they just say? The words fly by so quickly, you feel like you only catch half of the sentence. If that happens to you, you're not alone. This is one of the most common challenges English learners face. The reason fast English feels so tricky is because native speakers don't pronounce every single word the way they're written. They connect words together, they shorten phrases, and they drop sounds that feel natural to them. For example, instead of I am going to eat, you might hear, I'm gonna eat. Instead of, what are you doing? You might hear, what you doing? The first time you hear this, it's like listening to a completely new language. But here's the good news. You can train your ears to understand it. Just like going to the gym makes your muscles stronger, daily listening practice makes your brain faster at processing natural English. This isn't about memorizing every word. It's about getting used to the rhythm and patterns of native speech. Here's a real-life example. Imagine you meet someone who says, "Hey, did you eat yet?" The first time it might confuse you, but when you break it down, you realize didja is just did you. Once you've heard that enough times, your brain will start recognizing it instantly. Quick exercise. I'll say a sentence slowly, then naturally. Repeat after me. Slow. Did you see that movie? Fast. Did you see that movie? Now another one. Slow. What are you going to do? Fast. What you gonna do? Do this type of listening and repeating for just 5 minutes every day, and you'll notice huge improvements in just a few weeks. The goal is not perfection, it's comfort. The more you listen, the more familiar fast English will feel, and one day you'll realize you're keeping up with native speakers without even thinking about it. Now that you know why fast English feels so challenging, let's dig deeper into one of its most powerful secrets: rhythm. Think about music for a moment. Every song has a beat, a pattern you can feel. English works in a very similar way. Native speakers don't just throw words randomly, they speak in a rhythm that helps their sentences flow smoothly. Once you understand this rhythm, fast English will feel a lot less scary. In most languages, every word is given almost the same amount of time and stress, but English is different. It's a stress-timed language. That means some words get a strong beat, while others are softer and faster. For example, listen to this sentence. I want to go to the store. Here the main stress is on want and store. The other words I to go to thee are spoken more quickly and lightly. This is why native speakers can speak so fast. The unstressed words almost melt into each other. Now imagine a real-life situation. You're listening to someone say, I want to go to the store, but I don't have time. If you focus only on the strong beats, want, store, don't, time, you can still understand the main idea, even if the smaller words blur together. This is exactly how your brain can catch meaning in fast speech. Why this matters? When you listen to fast English, don't try to hear and process every single word. Instead, train yourself to focus on the stressed words. These carry most of the meaning. Here's a simple way to practice. Take any short sentence from a podcast, TV show, or YouTube video. Write it down. Then underline the most important words. These will usually be nouns, main verbs, and adjectives. Listen again and try to hear just those words clearly, letting the rest flow naturally. Example practice, slow. I need to call my friend before dinner. Stress, need, call, friend, dinner. Fast. I need to call my friend before dinner. At first, your brain might still try to grab every little word, but over time, you'll start focusing on what really matters. This skill will help you in real conversations, where speed and rhythm are always changing. Remember, rhythm is like the heartbeat of English. Once you feel it, you'll find yourself keeping up with native speakers more easily, no matter how fast they talk. All right, now that we've talked about rhythm, let's move to another reason why fast English feels like a blur. Connected speech. Connected speech is when native speakers join words together so they sound completely different from how they look on paper. This is natural for them, but for learners, it can feel like all the words have been squished into one long sound. Think about it. If you're speaking to a friend, you don't pause after every word. You let your words flow. That's exactly what native English speakers do. Instead of, "What are you doing?" they'll simply say, "What you doing?" Or instead of, "I am going to help you," they'll say, "I'm going to help you." These changes happen because it's faster and easier to speak that way. The problem is, if you've only studied English in a textbook, your brain expects to hear the slow, perfect version. So when you hear the connected version, it feels like you're hearing something completely new. Why it matters? Connected speech doesn't just make English faster, it changes the sounds you hear. For example, did you, didja. Could you, couldja. Going to, gonna. Want to, wanna. If you train your ears to recognize these common connections, you'll be able to understand native speakers without asking them to slow down. Here's how to practice. Number 1. Pick a short conversation from a TV show or YouTube video. Number 2. Listen once without subtitles. Number 3. Write down what you think you heard. Number 4. Check with subtitles and notice where words are connected or changed. Number 5. Repeat the connected version out loud until it feels natural. Example. Slow. Do you want to go out tonight? Connected. Do you want to go out tonight? Slow. Could you pass me the salt, please? Connected. Could you pass me the salt, please? The more you do this, the more your brain will automatically decode fast speech. Soon you'll stop hearing whatcha as a strange sound and immediately understand it means, what are you? Connected speech is everywhere in real life. Once you can spot it, fast English will start making sense much faster than you think. We've already talked about rhythm and connected speech, but there's another hidden skill that will completely change how you understand fast English: stress and intonation. Stress means which word in a sentence gets more force or emphasis. Intonation is the rise and fall of your voice while speaking. Together, they not only make English sound natural, but also change the meaning of what's being said. Let's take a simple sentence. I didn't say he stole the money. Depending on which word you stress, the meaning changes completely. I didn't say he stole the money. Someone else said it, not me. I didn't say he stole the money. I never said it at all. I didn't say he stole the money. Maybe I hinted it, but I didn't say it directly. I didn't say he stole the money. Maybe someone else did, not him. I didn't say he stole the money. Maybe he borrowed it but didn't steal it. I didn't say he stole the money. Maybe he stole something else, not money. See? Same sentence, completely different meanings, and all because of stress. Intonation works the same way. A rising tone can make a sentence sound like a question, while a falling tone can make it sound certain or final. For example, you're coming with us? Rising, sounds like a question. You're coming with us, falling, sounds like a statement. Why this matters in fast English. When native speakers talk quickly, your brain doesn't always catch every word, but stress and intonation give you clues about the meaning and the speaker's feelings. If you can notice these changes, you can still follow the conversation even if you miss some words. How to practice? Number 1. Listen to short clips from interviews or TV shows. Number 2. Focus only on the voice movement. When does it go up? When does it go down? Number 3. Repeat the sentence with the same stress and intonation even if you don't understand every single word. Example. Slow. I can't believe you did that. Fast, surprised tone. I can't believe you did that. Rising on that. Fast, angry tone. I can't believe you did that. Stress on did. By training your ears to hear stress and intonation, you'll not only understand fast English better, you'll also sound more natural when you speak. Now that we understand rhythm, connected speech, and stress, it's time to put everything into action. This part is all about real-life examples so you can start hearing and speaking fast English naturally. The first thing you need to remember is that real-life English is not like textbook English. Native speakers often shorten, blend, and skip sounds because it's faster and easier. So instead of fighting it, we're going to train our ears to recognize it. Let's start with a few everyday sentences and see how they change in fast, natural conversation. Example 1. Textbook. What are you doing right now? Fast. What you doing right now? Practice. Say it slowly once, then say it fast. Feel how what are you becomes what che. Example 2. Textbook. Do you want to go out tonight? Fast. Do you want to go out tonight? Notice how do you becomes dia and to becomes ta. Example 3. Textbook. I am going to watch a movie. Fast. I'm gonna watch a movie. Here, going to becomes gonna. This is one of the most common shortcuts in English. Example 4. Textbook. Did you eat already? Fast. Did ya eat already? Did you blends into did ya. Practice exercise. Shadowing technique. This is one of the most effective ways to train your ears and mouth at the same time. Here's how you do it. Number 1. Find a short clip, 20-30 seconds, from a movie, TV show, or interview. Number 2. Listen once without subtitles, just to get the feeling of the rhythm and tone. Number 3. Listen again with subtitles and notice how the written words are different from what you actually hear. Number 4. Play the clip again and repeat out loud at the same time as the speaker, copying their speed, tone, and emotion. Don't pause. Just flow with them. This shadowing practice is powerful because it forces your brain to keep up with real speed. At first, you'll miss words, and that's completely fine. The goal is to match the sound, not perfection. Over time, your brain will start predicting the next word and adjusting your pronunciation automatically. Quick demo practice. I'll say it slow, then natural. Repeat after me. Slow. What are you going to do this weekend? Fast. What you gonna do this weekend? Slow. I'm going to call you later. Fast. I'm gonna call you later. Do this 5 to 10 minutes a day, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you start catching fast English in real conversations. The more you practice with real examples, the more your ears will stop hearing mystery sounds and start recognizing familiar phrases. And remember, fast English is not about speed, it's about patterns. Once you know the patterns, you can understand almost anything a native speaker says. By now, you've seen how rhythm, connected speech, and stress affect fast English, and you've even practiced with real-life examples. But here's something many learners forget. Understanding fast English isn't just about knowing the rules. It's also about training your brain to keep listening without giving up. I call this listening stamina. Just like running, the longer you keep going, the stronger you get. If you only listen to English for 2 or 3 minutes a day, your brain never has the chance to fully adjust to the speed. But if you slowly increase your listening time, you'll find that fast conversations become much easier to follow. Here's why stamina matters. When you first start listening to a fast conversation, your brain works really hard to catch every word. After a short while, it gets tired and you might start zoning out or losing focus. That's completely normal. But the more you train, the longer you can stay focused without feeling exhausted. How to build your listening stamina. Number 1. Start small, then grow. Begin with short clips, 1-2 minutes of fast English like movie dialogues or podcast snippets. Listen daily until you can understand most of it without subtitles. Then increase the length to 3 to 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, and so on. Number 2. Mix easy and hard listening. Don't only listen to very fast, difficult content. Mix it with something a little easier so your brain stays motivated. Number 3. Repeat instead of rewind too much. Instead of going back every time you miss a word, listen to the whole clip several times. Your brain will naturally fill in the gaps. Number 4. Use passive listening. Keep English playing in the background while you're doing chores, walking, or cooking. Even if you're not paying full attention, your brain is still getting used to the sound patterns. Example practice plan for stamina. Week 1. Watch a 2-minute scene from a movie every day, twice. First without subtitles, then with subtitles. Week 2. Move to a 5-minute scene or short YouTube interview. Week 3. Listen to a 10-minute podcast episode or news segment. Week 4. Try a 15 to 20-minute video or conversation without subtitles. Extra tip? Track your progress in a notebook. Write down what you understood each day and notice how your notes get longer over time. The truth is, your brain learns best when it's challenged just enough. Not too easy, not too hard. If you keep pushing your listening time little by little, you'll be able to handle full-speed conversations without feeling overwhelmed. Remember, stamina takes time to build, but once you have it, understanding fast English becomes a skill you can use anywhere, in movies, meetings, or real-life chats. When native speakers talk quickly, you won't always catch every single word, and that's okay. Here's a big secret. You don't actually need to hear every word to understand what someone is saying. What you really need is to train your ear to catch the key words, the important words that carry the main meaning of the sentence. Think about it. In any conversation, not all words are equal. Some words are content words and like nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. These carry the main meaning. The rest are function words, like articles, prepositions, and some auxiliary verbs. They are important for grammar, but you can often guess them from context. Example: slow. I would like to go to the park this afternoon if it doesn't rain. Fast. I'd like to go to the park this afternoon if it doesn't rain. If you only catch like go park afternoon rain, you can still guess the meaning. Native speakers do this in their own languages without realizing it. Their brain locks onto key words and fills in the rest. You can train yourself to do the same in English. How to practice catching keywords. Number 1. Listen for stress. In English, keywords are usually the ones that are stressed more. For example, in "I'm going to buy a new laptop tomorrow," you'll hear more stress on buy, laptop, and tomorrow. Number 2. Ignore fillers and extras. Words like like, or well can be skipped in your mental processing. Number 3. Summarize quickly. After hearing a short clip, say one sentence about what it was about. Don't try to remember every word, just the main idea. Number 4. Practice with transcripts. Choose a podcast or video with a transcript. First, listen without looking. Write down the words you hear, then check with the transcript to see which ones you caught and which you missed. Over time, you'll notice that you're getting more keywords right. Mini listening drill. I'll say two versions of the same sentence, first slowly, then naturally. Slow. She's working on an important project for her company. Fast. She's working on an important project for her company. If you catch working important project company, you already know the meaning. Why this works. Our brains process meaning faster when they focus on key content words. This is exactly how interpreters, journalists, and even students take notes in fast lectures. They listen for the big ideas, not every little word. Once you master this skill, fast English will feel less like a blur and more like a puzzle you can solve in real time. All right, now that you've learned how to catch keywords, let's take it to the next level with one of my all-time favorite exercises for improving listening and speaking at the same time. It's called the shadowing technique. Shadowing simply means listening to a native speaker and speaking along with them at almost the same time, like their shadow. You try to copy their speed, tone, rhythm, and pronunciation as closely as possible. Most learners make one mistake here. They try to start with full speed right away and get frustrated. The trick is to control the speed first, then increase it step by step. Here's how to do shadowing with speed control. Number 1. Choose a short clip 10 to 15 seconds from a movie, YouTube video, or podcast. Make sure the speaker is a native English speaker. Number 2. Listen first, don't speak yet. Just listen carefully and notice the rhythm, stress, and connected words. Number 3. Slow it down. Use the playback speed option, for example 0.75x on YouTube, and repeat the audio out loud exactly the way you hear it. Don't read, focus only on the sound. Number 4. Increase the speed once you're comfortable, move to normal speed, 1.0x. Repeat again, trying to match their timing. Number 5. Push to fast mode. Finally, try 1.25x speed for a challenge. When you go back to normal speed after this, it will feel easier, and you'll catch more words. Example practice. Original sentence. I've been meaning to tell you about the meeting next week. Slow shadowing 0.75x. I've been meaning to tell you about the meeting next week. Normal 1.0x. I've been meaning to tell you about the meeting next week. Fast challenge 1.25x. Try it quickly. You'll see your tongue and brain working together faster. Extra tip? Record yourself while shadowing and compare it with the original. You'll hear where your timing, stress, or pronunciation is different. This gives you a clear target for improvement. Why this works? Shadowing forces your brain to process sounds in real time. When you try to match a native speaker's speed and flow, you're training your listening and speaking muscles together. Over time, your ears become faster, and your mouth learns the natural rhythm of English automatically. Do this for just 10 minutes a day, and in a month, you'll notice huge progress in understanding fast English and speaking it too. Now we're going to step into one of the most powerful and realistic training methods for understanding fast English, something I like to call real-life simulation practice. You see, watching slow, clear English is fine for beginners, but if you want to survive in a real conversation with a native speaker, you have to prepare for the speed, unpredictability, and noise of real life. That's where simulation comes in. What is real-life simulation? It's when you recreate real listening situations in your practice environment. Instead of a calm, quiet audio lesson, you listen to English in a way that matches the real world with background noise, overlapping voices, and natural speed. Native speakers don't slow down when they talk to each other in cafes, on the street, or during work meetings. Their sentences are full of connected speech, contractions, and skipped sounds. Simulation forces your brain to adapt to this, Here's how to do it step by step. Number 1. Find authentic material. Use short clips from movies, TV shows, street interviews, or podcasts where people are speaking naturally, not scripted for learners. Number 2. Add background noise. Play the clip on one device and add a second audio in the background like cafe sounds, street noise, or light music. You can find these sounds on YouTube by searching cafe ambiance or city sounds. Number 3. Listen without subtitles first. Your goal is to catch the main idea, not every single word. This is exactly how your brain works in real conversations. You focus on the key points, not the small fillers. Number 4. Listen again with subtitles. Check what you missed, pause after each sentence, and repeat it out loud in the exact tone and speed. Number 5. Mimic the situation. Stand, move around, or even walk while listening. If you only practice sitting still in silence, your brain won't be ready for real-life distractions. Why this works? When you train in a more chaotic environment, your listening skills become stronger. Just like athletes train under pressure, language learners need to train in real-world conditions so the actual conversation feels easier, not harder. If you do this daily for even 5 minutes, you'll notice that fast English conversations in real life won't shock you anymore. Your brain will already be used to the speed and noise. By now, you've learned how native speakers connect words, use rhythm, skip sounds, and speak at a speed that feels like a roller coaster. But today, in this final part, we're going to put it all together so that fast English stops feeling like a blur and starts feeling like music to your ears. Step 1. Mindset shift. Stop trying to hear every word. One of the biggest mistakes learners make is trying to catch every single word. Even native speakers don't catch every word they catch meaning. Think about it. If you're listening to your friend in your own language and a motorcycle passes by, you don't pause the conversation to replay what they said. Your brain just fills the gap and moves on. This is exactly how you need to treat fast English. Tip: focus on keywords, nouns, verbs, and emotional words because they carry 80% of the meaning. Step 2. The keyword tracking exercise. Here's a powerful listening drill you can do. Number 1. Take a 1-minute clip from a fast interview, movie scene, or podcast. Number 2. Listen once without subtitles and write down only the words you catch clearly. Number 3. Now check the subtitles and underline the keywords that match what you heard. Number 4. Ignore small fillers like, you know, I mean. They're not important for understanding. Example. Clip. So I was going to head downtown, but the traffic was insane, so I grabbed a coffee instead. Keywords you might catch. Head downtown, traffic, coffee. Even without the small words, you understand the main story. Step 3. The shadow speed build method. If you want to not only understand but also speak fast English, you must practice shadowing repeating immediately after hearing at the same speed. How to do it? 1. Play a 10-15 second clip. 2. Listen once. 3. Replay and speak with the speaker. Match their tone, speed, and emotion. 4. If it feels too fast, slow it down to 0.8x speed first, then gradually return to normal speed. Example. Clip. What are you up to tonight? What are ya? Repeat naturally. What are you up to tonight? Not slow, not robotic. Step 4. The Triple Listen Challenge. Here's a 3-round challenge for you. Round 1. Listen without subtitles, catch the main idea. Round 2. Listen with subtitles, notice connected speech and skipped sounds. Round 3. Listen again without subtitles, you'll understand much more this time. Example. Without subtitles. Wait, what did you say? With subtitles. Wait, what did you say? Now you catch that. What did you became what did ya? Step 5. Daily 10-minute routine. If you do this every single day, your listening will transform. 1. 3 minutes. Watch a short, fast clip without subtitles. 2. 3 minutes replay with subtitles and shadow the lines. 3. 4 minutes. Speak the lines from memory. Copy the speed and style. Even in 1 month, you'll notice that fast movies, YouTube videos, and real conversations feel clearer. Step 6. Remember, speed is a friend, not an enemy. Fast English isn't the enemy, it's just natural. The more you train your ears, the more you'll start predicting what comes next. That's the secret. Prediction, not translation. When you listen to music, you can predict the next beat. Language works the same way. Final motivational push. You now have the techniques to catch connected speech, the confidence to face native speed, the exercises to keep improving every single day. So from today, stop fearing fast English. Start loving it. Make it part of your daily life. Listen to podcasts, watch shows, talk to fast speakers, and practice shadowing like it's your favorite game. Because the truth is, the more you dive in, the faster you'll rise up.